when you get, I'm talking about you can work a job, only one job. You don't have to work two jobs. You can get to the point where you can work one job and it covers all of your expenses and you have money left over to save. From my experience, when you work a job that's making 10, maybe even $12 to $13 an hour or somewhere in there, the job that before you get your education, you can't even afford to use your insurance like you properly want to.
Yeah.
When you work at a job, the copay costs more than your check do. Using the copay. Yeah, and this is the lowest rated insurance. We ain't talking about the Premier Plus PPO. We talking about the basic health insurance. You can't even use it, but you have to get it by law. You're required to have insurance, but you can't use it. Yeah. Because it's not affordable to use it. But if you don't level up, that's the kind of things that you asking for, because like I said, I'm not trying to beat nobody. I've been there. That's why I'm talking about this now, because when I work at that level and I say, man, this is crazy. You know, you got to get all this stuff. You got to get benefits and stuff to take care of yourself, but you can't even afford to use it. You got to use your money to pay bills, and there's nothing left over. Yeah, you can have vision insurance, but you still have to pay something. You're not going to get there without paying nothing.
Yeah, you talking about
dental, you got to pay the money up front now. It used to be a time where they'll bill you, but no, you go in there now, they're going to look at your insurance. They'll say, you owe this much. Your insurance paid this much. You owe this much. Now imagine if you're making $10 an hour and your teeth start, you get a toothache. Yeah. And now you got to get your tooth pulled. The insurance might cover only so much of a percentage, and you owe $75, and you don't got $75.
That's $75.
And they not going to do the service unless you pay them. They're going to say, well, we ain't going to be able to serve you today.
And as an adult, you got permanent teeth.
Yeah.
And the dentist suggests you to get a root canal or something like that, and then that's $1,200. Yeah. Well, I make $10 an hour. That's right. I'm pretty sure that's an entire, check. You know what I mean? So when you're talking about just
like
fixing, when you're talking about fixing your tooth that you need,
right?
You're making a decision whether to keep the tooth or toss it, and that's multiple checks right there. Now you have to cancel your vacation.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when you're living like this, like I described earlier, you know what I mean? Maybe taking, one trip a year, or that's that trip canceled.
Right.
You're one injury away meeting your deductible or not, from being homeless. You're like literally a check away from being a hot water heater away from actually like being homeless, and you just want just a little more space.
Right. Because I think, like I say, the average apartment with inflation and cost of living, I mean, man, you at 10 or 12, I mean, you can't afford to just you want a house. What do you want a house for? The mortgage is more than what you make, probably the whole month sometimes. I mean, the average mortgage, I mean, you could be looking at about $900. I mean, and that's probably low end.
Yeah, and you're not getting a nice or new house.
No.
And let's talk about this. You're making this kind of money. Let's talk about dating. What kind of dating are you actually doing? That's when people are getting together, not out of I like you or you like me. I need another person in my house to cover rent on this 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
So now you're with somebody. You're dating your roommate because that's the reason y'all together. So you don't even know if somebody's with you because they like you or they need somebody to cover this half of the rent.
Boy.
And you don't want to live like that.